The family of a St. Louis man sentenced to life in prison says a loophole in state law is keeping him behind bars. 5 on your side's Holden Kerwicki has more on why even St. Louis County's top prosecutor says it's time for a change. Holden.
Well, Mike, Paige Spears admits he is guilty of the crimes that he was charged with, but by all accounts, he's been a model inmate. He is eligible for parole, but the question is when, due to Missouri's shifting definition of life.
Paige Spears is a habitual felon, sentenced to life in prison.
Paige was convicted of armed robbery in 1988 and was sentenced to a life sentence and several more years.
1,001 years, to be exact, for an armed robbery.
No one was hurt in the commission of this crime. No gun went off.
So it may surprise you that so many people want the same thing.
Free Paige Spears! Free Paige Spears! Free Paige Spears!
He truly has reformed and changed his life. He's a role model in the prison. The warden said he doesn't belong in there. If the warden say you don't belong in prison, then why are you still in there? Because the justice system has failed us.
At the time of his conviction, Missouri law required inmates to serve 50 years behind bars before they were eligible for parole. But in 1994, the legislature changed that law to 30 years. However, they didn't make it retroactive.
Free Paige Spears!
He is the only person within the whole state of Missouri that's under that law.
Since 2019, Spears has had 2 court dates to consider a writ of habeas corpus to reconsider his life sentence, but neither actually took place.
The first one was canceled because the prison didn't bring him. We don't know why.
Even St. Louis County Prosecutor Wesley Bell says Spears' punishment isn't proportional to his crimes, adding that he's paid his debt to society. However, Bell told me his office has no authority to release Spears.
For an officer to say that it's beyond their hands, nothing meted unfairly is beyond their hands. They can, in fact, do something about this.
He don't belong in prison. He belongs out here in society.
Free Paige Spears. Free him, because he doesn't belong in jail.
As it stands, Spears won't be eligible for parole for at least 6 more years unless the legislature makes the 1994 definition of a life sentence retroactive or Governor Parson gives him a pardon.